We did Hero is my middle name. We wrote it when we were on tour together. Rob filled in for one of my keyboard players who had to leave, and he was fantastic. And we wrote while, on our days off.
And then, of course, there's Girls You Just Want to Have Fun is Robert Hazard.
That's right.
Right.
And Change Your Heart was Ezra Mohawk.
Right. It's amazing. Right. So that, did you come to Philadelphia? Where did you record that record? Did you make that
in New York,
yeah.
But we came to Manny Yunk all the time.
Really?
Yeah, Rick used to drive, and we'd listen to music and talk, and we'd get to Manny Yunk, and we'd rehearse, and Cookie from downstairs used to bang on the ceiling and threaten our lives because we were too loud, and then we'd go for some cheesesteaks at Rosie's. I was listening to a song that reminded me of my friend Rose Scola, that's not her name anymore, but she loved this guy Joe, who she married. But she always said the same thing, and my friend Carl played me She's So Unusual, and I started to play it for Rick. And then Rick looked at me and he said, why don't we put it in Yeah Yeah? I said, we can do that? He said, sure. So I just started to riff it in this, I don't know how the Swedes felt. They wrote the song. And I put a Helen Kane song in there, but, and then we were going to call it, they said, what are we going to call it? We can't call it He's So Unusual. And then Bill Whitman, who was the engineer and associate producer with Rick, turned around and said, She's So Unusual, and that became the joke. And then the joke became very famous. So then I said, why don't we just get Arnold Stang to do the commercial? And he could say, Cyndi Lauper, she's so unusual, and it would make people listen because it's so funny.